What's up again, everybody? I am back, and I know, although I said that I will probably not open it up again, I will do this just one more time for all of you guys who are interested to know, all of you eager and keen to know what the internals of the Quick 16 look like and how they compare up to a Raider or Alpha Trooper, what's the difference and everything. Now, by doing so, you will understand why I do not like to open this blaster. I did it yesterday and I performed some simple mods, and I really don't want to open it again, but I'll just do it one more time because it's just so tedious and troublesome. Alright, things you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and a plier. You'll know why later. Okay, so let's start. Phillips head screwdriver is used to unscrew most of the screws. First thing you do is you remove the foregrip or the priming handle, whatever you call it. It has 5 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that aside, and then you realize, oh no, Hasbro, it's made of plastic. Your priming handle is made of plastic, no longer the metal piece. But actually, the metal piece being housed inside. So this is just an extension piece. How strong it is, I'm not so sure. How much stress it can take. Pardon my English, okay? Yeah. So the next thing you gotta do is remove this yellow part, the outer casing, sort of like a Super Soaker. Yeah, so you remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, and then you gotta get your fingernails or something like a flathead screwdriver underneath this part, just above the letter F on the Nerf logo, and you gotta yank it out because it's a kind of a hook or a clip. So once you do that, remove this piece. There you go. This is the hook part right here. Yeah. Now I personally feel that the blaster looks kind of cool without the yellow piece on top. You can do so on the other side, but you have to remove a screw from the inside. We'll get to that later. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Or you can just do a paint job here, or stick some LEDs or whatever you have, you know. Alright, the next part is to get into the clip, the inbuilt clip itself, because underneath you have some hidden screws. So for the clip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 screws in total. Once you undo the screws, gently lift this part up, and then you get to see the first part of the internals. Damn, your screw come out. So you put that aside too. And here you go. This is the first part of the internals of the blaster. This is the thing that feeds your darts in, I guess. And this is the clip itself, powered by a tape spring or coil spring. So in case you didn't get to see it, this is probably the piece that feeds the darts in. Now you have to undo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then you get to the hidden screws, 13, 14, 15 screws in total. But then you have to take a look at this part over here. There's a little screw on top of this, I guess the dart pusher. So you're gonna undo that now. It's just a really small screw, but it's a different head from all the other screws that you have undone so far. It's a screw, really short screw of this sort, like that. It's the one with the little washer attached to it. I don't know what you call this, but let's just put it aside over here. Now comes the tricky part. Once you undo that screw on this piece, lift it up, and take this piece out. Alright? Put it aside. Now, if you try really hard, you probably can't get the blaster out. You'll notice that as you yank it up, there's this little orange piece on the inside. This piece over here, it keeps popping out every time, but it's kind of holding your blaster in place. Now what you gotta do is you gotta get your flathead screwdriver, stick it in between, and as you yank your blaster apart. So stick it there. I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna stick it in, and there here it comes loose on the other side too. There are a few of these, 3 in total. I don't know if you can see it on camera because I'm a lefty, but yeah, yank it in, push it in, then the whole blaster comes apart into half. Another screw, damn you screw. Okay, now we have the internals. The part that all of you have been waiting for. Alright, sorry, sugar's a bit out of place. This is completely removable. Interesting thing about the spring now is it kind of flares outwards a little bit at the end. So it's like a straight flat spring, and then at the end it's just a little bit wider, as you can see. Interesting. So yeah. Now basically the entire internals are almost identical to a Alpha Trooper or a Raider. See, I was telling you that the metal piece was connected here. Over here now, so it's a metal rod all the way in. It's a bolt sled system. Funny thing is the jam door piece is actually loose. I will explain to you in a bit, just let me take it out. So you can yank this one out. Muzzle out. Now, this piece over here, be careful, it's like there's a little notch on the inside. This is like a kind of a guide. So take it out. And then lift up the whole bolt sled. There we go. Oh, this piece comes off too, so you gotta take note of where it goes. It goes in this way. This is the one, this is the same piece, this flat little, I don't know what this piece is. This is the piece that closes up, covers up the port where you put your darts in whenever you prime the blaster back. So this piece is oriented this way. Put it aside. Grab the whole entire system out. Gently now. Alright, so how it comes. There we go. There you see the dart tooth or the dart door is of a loose piece now. Kind of gets in the way. So yeah, there was an air leak hole over here. I've already tipped it up with E-tape. You know, you perform the usual mods. I have not removed my air restrictor yet. But what I have done is I've taken my pliers, alright, and I pulled the little dart post on the inside. I pulled it out. By doing so, now my Quick 16 is able to fire off all sorts of darts. I will demonstrate it to you later. So yeah, it's empty now.